Hey, what's going on? Welcome to my Dart Cave. I'm Dave Erickson, and this is a quick tutorial on practicing darts. I'm using a 13-inch board and then also the regular board with soft tip, and how I use both of these for practice. And I actually use 8 darts at once because I believe in reps. I believe in mechanics. I believe in getting your reps in. Even though you only do 3 at a time, I find if I can get a lot of reps in, I get that muscle memory going, that I'll be better in the long run, trying to catch up for all those years that I missed. I played darts for maybe 2 years when I was a teenager, like 13 years old, maybe 12 and 13 years old. And then fast forward 30 plus years, I kind of refound my interest in darts, and now I'm back at it again. I'm nowhere close to being elite. I'm above average. But I have a high ceiling, I believe, based on what I know now and maturity and practice. So I'm just going to do a little routine that I do with 8 darts, going through on the smaller board. Then I'm going to move over to the bigger board and see how that translates into accuracy. And today I'm going to work on follow through. Not so much carrying that I hit the triple, but it's the follow through, working on my extension and maintaining good form. So as I take a deep breath, I follow a little bit of Phil Taylor as I rejoin the dart game, watching how he does it mechanically and mindset, and also a few other dart players online. So I'm getting my line up here where my leg is, kind of do a straight line here. One thing I have practiced with is that I'll hold the darts in my hand and I'll just go through and I'll do a little flick and I'll hold my arm to where I think I want it to end, and then I'll grab my dart and then I'll follow through. So I'm just going to do follow through here just to get the practice. I'm just going to stay on 20s right now. These may bounce out because it'll get full here in a second. A little higher. I'm going a little higher because if I go lower, it might hit a dart. And that was all just practicing follow through. Don't really care that it was high. Now, I'm gonna go over with the 8 darts. I'm just kind of doing this on the fly. Now I'm gonna go for the 20 and actually go for the triple with the same darts and see how close I can get. Got a little crowded there, but last 2 were almost the triples. But I'm okay with that just because I'm practicing. Now I'm gonna do the same routine. Now I'm gonna go for 19s. And one thing I've noticed and have experimented with and seen the results in is if I stay below the trip, I have a better chance of hitting future trips, because if I go high, then my dart will block it or ricochet it off later. So again, I should have done this over there, but lined up, flick to where I want it to be, where I want my wrist to be. Now I'm grabbing my dart. I'm a little bit high. That's a 333. Now I have to go left to those darts. And now I've blocked it completely, so now I'm just gonna go above those darts. Fading to the right for some reason. There we go. So with that practice, now I didn't hit any, but this is a smaller board. Get my spot, get my balance, line up, shoulder here. Whoops, that's a bull again. 19, and now just below it. Flick, there's a trip. 333, 19, above, but now I got room below it, and 19. So hopefully that arm is flicking correctly, and it's just the follow through that I'm working on right now. So half of those were in triples, even though one was a 333. And now just to wrap this up, I'm gonna do the bowl on the small board and then go to the big board and finish off this little practice session with you. So get lined up, hold my dart in my other hand, get the balance, looking at the bowl. We'll go a little low, if I can, and then stack it. There's a middle one, so now I can just stay above it or try to hit it. There's a hit it. Now I'm just blocking everything. Ugh. And one more. So because this board is so small, I got 4 in there, surprisingly. All right, last one here. Now these are bowls. Bowl, a little low, and stack it. All those are in the bowl. One bounced out of the bowl. But that's what I'm trying to do, is get a rhythm. That's why I use 8 darts, or because I lost 1 dart, because I had 3 sets of the same dart, same weight, everything is the same. That way I can just get my reps in, reps in, reps in. And that last one, this is my first throws of the day. You're seeing the first throws of the day. I have not practiced at all. So I'm working on getting that extension and not doing the short throw like some people do. What I used to do, just little flicks. So if I can do that complete follow through, elbow almost, extend that elbow, and then I can repeat the same motion, which is key, is can I repeat the same thing? Because if you repeat this, sometimes you'll be here, sometimes you'll be here, sometimes you'll be here, but if it's extended every time, there's nothing you can't do wrong. I mean, besides being off left or right, or the strength of it, but if I extend every time, then I should be more consistent. Anyway, that's my little practice that I do, is I'll go through 20, 19, 18, and so on, and finish off with the bowl, and then I'll start playing, whether I play the computer or I play other people online, is I go through that process. And yeah, I use a lot of darts at once, but there are some possible downsides of using so many darts at once, because let's say the first few darts are off, and then you get into rhythm after that. Well, when you play, maybe psychologically you say, oh shoot, first one's off, now I get into rhythm, so you waste a dart. But I think by getting reps in, that you can be more successful because you're getting more practice than having to go 3, start over, 3, start over. But I can see the benefit of going 3 and starting over too. Anyways, here we go. That's what I'm doing today. Thanks for watching. Any questions, leave in the comment section below. And I hope you shoot them straight. Adios.